everyone, welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2018. This is the final video with the Mega Sceptile team. I didn't get Araquanid leveled up, because you know me, I don't get shit done. We're going to hop into it here pretty quickly. But if you do want to try the team out for yourself, the Pastebin and the QR code are in the description below. This is kind of a more fun team. It looks pretty competitive, but I think maybe if you flipped it around a little more, you could get it to work. But you guys let me know by testing it out what you would change up outside of the Sceptile itself, obviously, because that's the main point of the team. But look what I got. I don't know why I wanted to show this to you, but I just got this today. It's the Mimikyu Z-Ring. Well, it comes with the Z-Ring and the Mimikyu EMZ. I've been looking to buy that for a while. I just never did. And I'm like, might as well. And I also got Commonium Z, as well as the Lunalium and the Solgalalium. I don't know if I'm going to open that or not. If I'm thinking about opening and bringing it to Dallas. And then I got this Splatoon. I've been looking to update my collections, especially now that I got a bigger bookshelf. You can see right over there. But yeah. Enough of that nonsense. Let's hop right in. Also, by the time we're recording this, or at the time we're recording this video, 1,000 subscribers, guys, right on the dots. Thank you so much for that. Continue to show that support by hitting that like and subscribe. I'm going to do a little update video about that a little later on here. But we got 1431 rated player from California starting off with, okay, Cresselia, Aegislash, Tyranitar, Blaziken, Tapu Koko, and Scrafty. So actually carrying two of the same Pokemon we have. There's the Fake Out support and Scrafty. Cresselia gets Trick Room, which could be bad. Which actually is bad. I like Araquanid outside of like Tapu Koko and Tyranitar. So for Tapu Koko Tyranitar, we have a Landorus, who does have a Z move. I'm going to go with Landorus and Araquanid, actually. Tapu Koko and Sceptile, right? Or should I bring Heatran? I think we might need Heatran. Actually, Heatran looks so much better here. Sceptile really doesn't do barnacles for us. I almost confirmed without having 4 Pokemon. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why I brought Tapu Koko. I don't think I needed Tapu Koko either. I think Scrafty would have worked better there. I went too quick. I was too invested in the Sceptile Tapu Koko that I made a bad decision. That was kind of like with the Glaceon Ninetales team that we used in 2017. It wasn't a bad team, you just had to figure out, don't bring Glaceon Ninetales every match. But we are going to see Scrafty and Blaziken from my opponent, so Intimidate from the Scrafty. Okay, so the thing I worry about is the Blaziken having Hidden Power Ice. That was a thing for a while in 2015, where Blaziken would run like Hidden Power Ice, Overheat, and Low Kick as its attacking moves. So what I'm going to do is just protect my Landorus. I'm going to see if I can figure anything out about this Blaziken. And then I'm going to go for the Liquidation. Both Pokemon are pretty threatening to the Blaziken, so it just switches out for Cresselia, which I can Leech Life. So he might have faked out Araquanid here. Knockoff, actually, into the Landorus. Okay, so we get the Liquidation off. It's not going to do a ton because we are intimidated. It does decent damage, though. I would have liked the defense drop there, but unfortunate. Now I could bring in Heatran, or I could bring in the Koko. Heatran with the Koko, because I'm in love with the Koko. I might just Superpower Scrafty here, just to get some damage off on it, and then Leech Life the Cress. I think he's going to attempt to knock off my Landorus again, but I have these Z Crystals, so we'll be fine in that regards. I'm going to do 50% to that Scrafty, so that's not bad. Cresselia actually goes for Icy Wind. Landorus avoids. We get rewarded for being dumb there. I'm 100% aware of that. Araquanid's going to take a speed drop, but that's fine. Scrafty's going to go for knockoff once again into the Landorus. He's going to see that we have a Z Crystal. And Leech Life into the Crest. Does monster damage with a critical hit. And we're going to heal up that little bit of damage that Crest did to us. Alright, now Landorus has to get the barnacles out of here because Scrafty's not going to keep knocking it off anymore. I'm going to bring in Coco. And I'll go for Leech Life on Scrafty or Coco. I mean Crest. I'm going to do it to Scrafty. I mean, neither of these Pokemon are really super scary for my team. I guess Scrafty would be scarier just because I have Heatran. I'm going to bring out Coco, who set up the Surge. Cresselia's going to go for Ice Beam, so good switch. I mean, Heatran would have been a better switch, but Scrafty will again knock off, but into Araquanid this time. It's going to get rid of my berry, but that's fine. Leech Life into the Scrafty this time. See if we can KO from here. No, that does nothing. Does fighting resist bug? It does. Well, I'm a fool. But now I just Dazzling Gleam with the Choice Scarf. Tapu Coat. What did I just say? Did I say Choice Scarf? Choice Scarf. I don't know. I said choice weird. I know. I didn't. I don't know why I said that. Scrafty's gonna switch out though, probably for Aegis. He's gonna switch for the Aegis. Tapu Koko will fire off a Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't KO the Crest. We probably see Icy Wind. Oh, it's got the berry, and I just put it in range for it. If I hadn't hit that, and he had also an Agua and Moonlight. This Cresselia's gonna be annoying, and I really hate that. Okay, Leech Life. Does nothing for damage, but we do heal back up to full. I'm just gonna switch Coco out for Heatran now. And I'll liquidate the Aegislash, just to see if we can get a drop. I'm not doing anything to Crest at this point, so I might as well just give up on that regard until I'm able to switch out Araquanid to get my attack back. Get my attack back! Yeah, we're just switching out for Heatran here, because, I mean, the Aegislash could Ghost EMZ, which is the biggest threat right now. But I don't know if my opponent wants to waste that on potentially just Tapu Koko. I don't know, go. I don't know, though. Tapu Koko. Also, we've seen this Crest as Ice Beam, Icy Wind, and Moonlight, so I wonder what the final move is for it. Helping Hand, there it is. Is it attacking the Araquanid here? It did go for the Z move. Z move Aegislash is one of my least favorite things currently about this meta. Because it just comes in and kills something, and that's what annoys me most about Z moves. Is it just like, oh, screw whatever training you did to your Pokemon, we're killing you. Especially a Helping Hand one. Never Ending Nightmare. It's into Araquanid. Okay, that's fine. This might KO us, but yeah, it's gonna KO us, unfortunately. I almost protected there. And Araquanid was applying a lot of really nice pressure, but Metinks, that will just have to be fine with this. Okay, Landorus is coming in. He does know I have the Z Crystal. He does know that, so I think Aegislash is either gonna... Well, I think Aegislash protects here, and then Cresselia goes for, like, Ice Beam. So I'm gonna protect my Landorus. And then Heat Wave. Because the Aegislash, I'm pretty sure it just has to King Shield, because it knows I have the Z Crystal. Yep, there's the King Shield. So showing off that we have the Z Crystal is gonna help us in the long run here, because it stopped the Aegislash from going for Wide Guard if it does have it. Icy Wind from the Crest instead of Ice Beam, which I think you would rather go for, because it does KO the Landorus, if that's what I decided to do there. So Heat Wave from the Heatran is going to connect. It does okay damage. That does okay damage. So I could Tectonic Rage here with the Landorus, but I'm pretty sure the Aegislash just switches out, so I'm switching Landorus out as well. Because he knows I have the Tectonic Rage, so he doesn't want to leave that in to die. And he's not going to bring in Blaziken. If anything, he'll bring in Scrafty. If anything, the Scrafty comes in here. So I bring out Tapu Koko. Okay, Aegis Slash just wide guarded. I could have Tectonic Raged him. I could have just bodied that little bastard. Icy Wind's going to come out once again from the crest, though. E-Wave's not going to do anything. Electricity's going to disappear from the battlefield, and I just double into Cresselia this turn. With Flash Cannon and Volt Switch. I don't think it KOs, unfortunately. As long as this Cresselia doesn't Icy Wind here, we'll be fine. As long as that's not the Cresselia's options. It's going to be hard to get out of this one. I think we should have kept Araquanid alive. I should have protected that turn. Uh-oh. The Aegis Slash is going on the offensive. We're going to Volt Switch, though. Ooh, it's going to be close if the Heatran can KO or not. He might actually be attacking Heatran here. And I'm pretty sure it's special. Most Aegis Slash are because of Intimidate on the Landorus. Being very popular. It's going to be Shadow Ball. And it's going to be into Heatran. Can we take one? Oh yeah, we can take one. We do get the special defense drop, unfortunately, but I don't know that that'll matter at this point. Let's go for that Flash Cannon. It's not enough to KO Cresselia, unfortunately. I go for Flash Cannon to Crest. I'm going to Rock Slide. If the Aegis Slash wide guards, the Cresselia will now get to KO us, but we have to pull something out of here because... Okay, with Cresselia actually withdraws for Scrafty. He was going to get the Intimidate off. But it is going to faint as well this turn. My poor Heatran. Okay, Aegis Slash does go for the King Shield here, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Here comes Rock Slide. Which won't KO Scrafty, but Flash Cannon will. Critical hit. I kind of would rather that Scrafty didn't go down here, because this just gives my opponent another free switch into Crest. Which can just come in and threaten my Landorus, which is now intimidated, so probably won't be able to KO the Aegis Slash. Blaziken actually comes in. Interesting, interesting. I think I just Tectonic Rage as Blaziken. I'm going to switch out my Heatran so it's not minus 50 anymore, and then we'll Tecton. We're going to Tectonic the Blaziken. I don't think it protects here. It might, though. Who knows? Who really does know? He might wide guard the Aegis Slash. He might be thinking I don't have the Z Crystal. Electric Surge, because I haven't used it yet. It is Mega Blaziken. So Blaziken might just be able to kill my Landorus. Aegis Slash did go for wide guard. Maybe high jump kick into Heatran, maybe? Oh, it's a Z. Oh, never mind. I was going to say it's a Z move Blaziken. I'm like, wait, it's a Mega. It's me. I'm going first. So Landorus is going to get off the Tectonic Rage into Blaziken. That should KO even at -1. And hopefully that means GG no re. Tectonic. Which KOs Blaziken. Perfect. I like it, I like it a lot. And then Cresselia should come in here. Because he has no other Pokemon. I don't know why I stated that as if I wasn't sure. Well, Bapu Bopo, we go for the Volt into Crest. And I'm going to bring in Heatran so Landorus isn't -1 anymore. Match is just going to be forfeited! GG no re, my boy. GG no re. Get that Pikachu gear off. Off. Take it off. You don't deserve it. I'm kidding. Everybody deserves to wear what they want and play with which Pokemon they want to play with. Look at us. We're using a freaking Mega Sceptile team, my dudes. Just checking on the reps. I keep saying this because I haven't done it. I need to clean my room so I can actually like move my chair around and shit. And that's the plan tonight. I might stream for a little bit. Which, if you guys haven't caught any of our streams, be sure to go follow us on Twitch. Link is in the description below, as well as the Discord, where I announce things. And the QR code and the Pastebin for this team. Also, like and subscribe if you've not already. Got to do that in between rounds. But I want to stream like some practice for Dallas because I still have to build my team. Okay, interesting, very interesting. Because of the Shinotic, we have Cam though, with the Naga, the Shinotic, which we don't see very often at all. I've never seen it actually, but Zapdos, Swampert, Pelipper, and the Alolan Marowak. So he's got his own Lightning Rod user, which is strange because he's got, like, Swampert is what he relies on, and everything else is either neutral or resistant, except for the Pelipper, obviously. Like, I like Alolan Marowak on rain teams, but I just don't think they need it on this one. So, there's no Fake Out, but there is rain. But there is rain. Do we think he has Ice Punch on his Swampert? So we have to figure out if he has Rock Slide or if he has Ice Punch on that Swampert. That's the big thing here. I could almost go Scrafty Araquanid. Actually, Araquanid's pretty nice here, I think. In general, I do like Sceptile and I do like Tapu. Yeah. I like it. We'll bring nothing that's weak to water. Nothing on our team is weak to water. Arachnid resist. Mega Sceptile 4 times resist, although it's super frail. And we have Intimidate on Scrafty. And, something else. Tapu Koko. Shinotic and Pelipper, though, lead off for my opponent. Shinotic gets Spore. I know it has Spotlight, but it doesn't look like this team really has a use for Spotlight. Like, Spotlight can get you out of some weird situations, like, if there's a Storm Drain user on the field, if you use Spotlight, it won't go into Storm Drain, which is really cool. I think it also works like that for Follow Me stuff. Or, Shinotic might have Strength Sap, too. I think I just want to get rid of that Shinotic as quick as I can, so I'm going to Fake Out the Pelipper so it's not setting up Tailwind or anything done like that. I don't know if Liquidation or Leech Life is going to do more to the Shinotic. I think Leech Life will. Actually, I think Liquidation actually does in the rain. I'm going to Liquidate it. Just because we have Water Bubble and, which boosts Water type attacks, it's Stab, and it's in the rain. I think Liquidation does a lot more than a neutral Leech Life. But we'll see. We shall see. Scrafty will get the Fake Out on the Pelipper. Liquidation from Araquanid. We do see Shinotic is moving last. Let's see what it ends up doing here. Liquidation does 50%, and we do get the defense drop. And Shinotic goes for Moonblast and Scrafty. We should take the one because we have Assault Vest. Ouchie poo-poo. And he gets the special attack drop. Rain Dish Shinotic. Okay, I see you. And Leftovers. That's not going to save him, though. Liquidation is going to do way too much damage. So I'm going to bring in Bapu Popo. This way he can't put anything to sleep. And if he wants to, like, Hurricane Scrafty, or will resist, and if he wants to Moonblast, we should be able to take it. I think Pelipper's trying to Hurricane the Araquanid, though. But Araquanid's got enough special defense I will be able to take it. So Tapu Koko's coming in. Stop any Spore shenanigans from the Shinotic. Hurricane from the Pelipper. It's going to go into Araquanid. Oof. No confusion, please. Thank you. Liquidation should KO the Shinotic. Perf. Perfalicious Death. What did I say? Perp? Perf. So, I think Swampert comes in if he brought it. Yep, there's Swampert. Yep, there's a Swampy Swoo. So how many possible turns of Rain of It left? 3. I don't know if we're going to be able to sneak out of here. I'm going to bring Scrafty in, see if my intimidation can work here. And we'll protect Araquanid. Yeah, let's protect Araquanid this turn. Bapu Popo. For Rafty. For Rafty. Get the Intimidate on the Swampert. Swampertite. Swampert just Earthquakes here, 100. Oh, I could have Wide Guarded with Araquanid. What was I thinking? There's an Earthquake. I could have Wide Guarded with Araquanid. What was I thinking? So Scrafty's gonna faint. Critical hit. And Pelipper's gonna Hurricane. Okay. But now that you see I've protected and like gotten my dumbass Scrafty or my Tapu Koko out of there and put my Scrafty in the die, he might think I don't have Wide Guard. So I just go for the young Volt Switch onto Pelipper. And we Wide Guard with the Araquanid. Here comes the Wide Guard. Oh, he changed it up. Waterfall. It is -1. Oh, we take that. Volt Switch into the Pelipper. We'll KO. Perf. So we've seen Earthquake, we've seen Waterfall. Most likely Protect, and then we have to figure out the last move that Swampert has is. But Rain should be running out after this turn, I believe. So I'll bring in the Sceptile. Ended up calling my Wide Guard. Naga comes in. Bert. Who's gonna try to set up the Tailwind here, I think. Yeah, this is the last turn of Rain, so I think he tries to set up Tailwind, so I'm gonna Mega Evolution and Dragon Pulse the Naga. I'm going to attempt to liquidate the Swampert. I don't think we get it off, though. I don't even know that we KO Naga Nadell with a Dragon Pulse. I think not Wide Guarding that turn might have cost us the game, unfortunately. Alright, so here's Mega Sceptile. And if Swampert has Ice Punch, we just lose, too. Nope, it has Waterfall. And it's going to hit my Araquanid, who should take it. Yeah, just barely. And we get our Aguav. I forgot we still had it. I was still thinking the last game where it got knocked off. Dragon Pulse from the Sceptile. Gonna go before Naga Nadell. Who gets KO'd with a critical hit, so we don't know if that actually KOs or not. Might be something we want to calc. And Liquidation does come out from the Araquanid. Last turn of Rain, Liquidation. Ooh, that does so much damage to the Swampert. And we do see that it is actually a Damp Rock on that Pelipper. Because the Rain kept going. He did have Ice Punch, too. You should Ice Punch my Sceptile, dude. Even at -1, that's going to KO me. That's fine, because we have Liquidation on the Araquanid. GG. We misplayed, my opponent misplayed. All the fun times. And we got a crit. The crit might have saved us. Again, I don't know. The calc on Dragon Pulse to a Naga. Naga Nadal. Naganadel. Naganagalagal. My head looks so much differently when I don't have the ear or the hair flaps going on. The wings. Like I was gonna look it up, but it takes so long to like do calcs on my phone that it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So we'll do one more battle. Final battle this team. We've actually gotten 2 wins. This team wants to show that they are worth another week. Tell you what, if we win this one against Studbaker... Actually, no, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Let me know in the comment section below, would you like to see another week with this team? If not, I'll get a new one ready. And if you do, then I'll continue to use it for another week. But, Lunatone... And Luminion, what is going on? I love battling down the 1400s. You get to see all these weird Pokemon. So we see Tapu Bulu, Lunatone, I almost said Salazzle. Tyranitar, Incineroar, Amoonguss, and Lumineon. So I'm thinking Lumineon's just... Well, Lumineon gets Storm Drain, doesn't it? I was thinking Swift Swim, but it also gets Storm Drain, I'm pretty sure. Because he is pretty water weak on this team, outside of... Well, it's 50-50 on water weakness. Burp. Excuse me. But, I like Araquanid. I do like Araquanid. Sceptile. Do I like Sceptile? Yeah, Sceptile's actually pretty good. It's just if he leads Bulu, it's not great. So I think we go Heatran as lead. Heatran's actually pretty amazing here. He doesn't really have anything for it, outside of maybe like Earthquake on the Tyranitar and the Incineroar. Superpower on the Bulu, possibly. I'm going to go Heatran. I think Heatran Araquanid isn't terrible. And then Sceptile and Koko? Because Lunatone has Levitate. I'm just like trying to think if Landorus is worth bringing or not. No. We already have 4 things, or not 4. Yeah, 4. 4 things that's super effective to Tyranitar, which is what I was kind of like trying to figure out. 2 things technically with the Earth Power and the Heatran for the Incineroar. And the Incineroar is something I'm not worried about currently. It'll probably become something I'm worried about during the game, but Heatran Araquanid. I love that Totem Araquanid. He's so freaking big. And then we're gonna see Incineroar and Lumineon. So the Lumineon will be able to draw away any of my liquidations I would care to go for. I think I'd bring in Sceptile. As scary as that sounds, I'm going to bring in Sceptile. Trying to intercept any Scalds or anything like that. And I'm going to go for Leech Life into Incineroar. Just get some damage on it. In case we don't get faked out. He's going to fake something out with the Incineroar. There's the fake out. It's into the Heatran slot. That is so much damage. Dude, Sceptile, you need some bulk. Even that Scald. Critical hit, that's why. And Leech Life into the Incineroar. See how much this does. Ooh. We're going to see the eject button. So Incineroar is out of here, which I actually don't mind that that's out of there. It was kind of going to be problematic the following turn, so that actually works out. That actually works out. We're going to see Bulu come in for my opponent. There's a strange switch in because that just boosts my Sceptile. Dude, you're just boosting my Sceptile, man. And I get some health on my Sceptile too, which was the only Pokemon that was going to get health that turn. Let's Mega Evolve my Sceptile here. No reason not to. But do I attack? Do I attack or do I protect? I think I just protect. I don't want to get hit by the Bulu this turn. But I do want to switch Araquanid out for Heatran. Because then I'm instantly threatening the Bulu. Lumineon switches for, I assume, Incineroar. Yeah. I kind of figured that would also be the case. So Araquanid's going to get out of here for the Heatran. If I wanted to be really ballsy, I could have liquidated the Incineroar. But I think he wood hammers where my Araquanid is. So Sceptile's Protect might have just been a waste of my time, but Bulu actually goes for Swords Dance. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. Let's not have that happen. What do I do? Oh, what do I do? I switch Sceptile for, not Koko, because Koko will get bodied if Sceptile's getting attacked. I bring Araquanid there. Can I just rattle off a Heat Wave? Or do I Flash Cannon? I think I have to Flash Cannon, because I think Flash Cannon KOs Bulu. Oh wait, he's gonna... I should have protected. He's gonna fake me out. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I got distracted by my phone. If my phone's gonna distract me, I'll check. Freaking Discord. Yep, there's a fake out on the Heatran. Bulu goes for Superpower if it has it. Rock Slide. Why is this? Why do Bulus always carry Rock Slide now? I don't understand that, because it's not getting KO Heatran. That's weird, man. That's really weird, man. Because I just Wide Guard now with the Araquanid. I don't understand why Bulus carry Rock Slide. Like, what are they carrying it for? Charizard? Must be carrying it for Charizard. I just Wide Guard with Araquanid then. He hasn't seen it yet, so he might not know that I have it. Araquanid's not around very much, so people might forget it has Wide Guard, especially Totem Araquanid, because I thought it was a move to, or like an egg move, but it's actually not. It's a level up move. Araquanid learns it before it evolves, so you just have to heart scale it. So here comes Wide Guard. Here comes Wide Guard. Bulu actually just goes for a Wood Hammer. Yes, I'm dead. I'm dead! It's on Fort. That's on Fort. Flash Cannon from the Heatran. We do outspeed the Incineroar. We should KO the Bulu here, though, so the big threat's out of the way. One of the big threats. There are many more to come, though. And Darkest Lariat from the Incineroar. Well, I say there's many more to come, but we know one's Lumineon, which Sceptile deals with. We get HP Restore on the Heatran, Incineroar. I'm just going to bring in Bapu Bopo. I'll just bring in the Bapu Bopo. Lumineon does come in. Tapu Koko. I'm just gonna discharge. I'm just gonna discharge and protect my Heatran this turn. Because Incineroar shouldn't be able to KO my Koko as much as it would like to. Unless it's Z-move Incineroar. Well, even if it's Z-move, it has to be the Infernal Overdrive Z-move, which... when you run Incineroar, most people want to go for that signature. Let's see. I don't think the Lumineon stays in. And if it does, it tries to protect here. He brought it in because he wants something for Heatran. Yeah, it protects. He brought it in because he wanted something for Heatran, but nothing. Heatran's going to protect as well. So I don't discharge, kill myself. Here comes discharge. Possibility of paralysizing the Incineroar. We're going to see Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz. Does not KO because I am big boy Koko, and another discharge will be able to KO the Incineroar. Actually, I should be able to switch in my Sceptile and get a free boost. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save my Heatran, and this is why you want to Mega Evolve with Sceptile as soon as you can. You don't want to leave it as a normal Sceptile. Normal Sceptile doesn't give you any advantage, and now you get a free switch into Electric type moves. Incineroar is actually going to switch out for Tyranitar. Why you do that? Why did you do that? Discharge from Koko, we're going to get a free Lightning Rod boost on my Sceptile, so now I instantly threaten your Tyranitar. And Discharge should KO the Lumineon. I guess wanted to get a... oh, the Paralyze on the Tyranitar too. You probably wanted to try and get a free Fake Out. Splatoon talk on Discord. I love me some Splatoon lately. Incineroar's going to come out looking to get a free Fake Out off. I mean, either way, I just double attack here, right? I just discharge. I was going to switch, like I was going to protect my Sceptile and switch for Heatran, but all I do here is discharge and Energy Ball. Well, I guess that wasn't the best idea, because if he just has to Fake Out my Sceptile line, and it's Mega Tyranitar. I was gonna say he just has to Fake Out my Sceptile, because then the Tyranitar gets to attack because Koko won't KO. Fake Out. Yep. We have to get a Paralysis on the Tyranitar here. I should have protected Sceptile. I should have protected Sceptile. Again, I wasn't thinking. I just wasn't thinking. I mean, the Tyranitar is paralyzed, so Heatran should be able to deal with him. Sceptile flinches, Tyranitar goes for Rock Slide, it hits, so that's going to KO both. On Fort. That is on Fort, but now we have Heatran. Yeah, I should have just protected Sceptile. Wasn't thinking! And considering just two discharges do that much, one Flash Cannon from a Heatran should be able to KO. Right? Right, Heatran? Right. Flash Cannon. Alright. Well, we did end up getting 3 wins in the final video. They were all against people under 1,500, so I don't know how much wins you can count those for. Against some pretty interesting teams, though. I do like to see those interesting teams. So again, guys, if you want to see this team for another week, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, be sure to hit that like and subscribe if you have not already. Leave comments suggesting new teams or Pokemon to use down in the comment section below as well. And try this team out for yourself by clicking on the Pastebin or the QR code in the description. But we'll see you guys next time. Stay sharp, everyone.